Okay, so next thing we're going to do is show how to repair a mask if you've torn the inside. This is one of the most common places I've seen a mask get damaged. It's just the lining layer in between. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how to fix it in case you have this problem. First of all, you're going to fold it to where your seam is on the inside. Alright, just sort of fold those raw edges in there so that you don't end up with anything tickling your nose. Alright, we're going to put a couple of pins in there. And then all we're going to do is a little whip stitch around. But by doing the whip stitch, it'll help keep everything tight and contained. I'm currently using a ginormous needle, because that's what I could find at the moment. But I like to go inside the seam. Now, I say I like to do this. I don't know, people who have been professionally trained in sewing might be like, dude, that's how you do this. But I don't know. My grandma started teaching me when I was younger. Got my first machine when I was 10, which is almost identical to this one over here that I use sometimes. And then, yeah, I mostly taught myself after that. Worked in a couple of costume shops and make my own things. So sometimes I might be telling you something that seems obvious to someone who sews regularly. But on the other hand, I don't know. So I'm going to tell you. So all you do, so I put it into the seam. That way the knot is actually on the inside already. And then all I'm going to do is go from I'm left-handed. So I may be doing this backwards. You may want to do it from right to left, but I'm going my left to my right. Pull it all the way through. Go back to the left. Through to the right. So whereas a straight stitch, you would go up and down. This is not. We're always entering the fabric from the same side. And that's it. You're just going to keep going like that. Frequently, I will go all the way down the seam and then go all the way back up. Just because I'm psychotic. I don't know. I like it that way. I feel like it holds better. I can catch any spots that I might have missed on the way down. So we're going to keep doing this. So up close, what it's looking like so far is this here. We have to focus. If I can get the machine. There we go. So you can see right along here the stitches. I also like to pull my pins out as I go, so as soon as you've passed them, you can pull them out. Don't pull them out before you get to them. I feel like I need a musical soundtrack. Right now I've got some sort of Barbie going on in the background. My daughter's on her Kindle. I'm wearing my fabulous lighted tiara from some of my favorite people. Mrs. Veronica and Rachel and Maggie Beth. Thank you. And, you know, Sarah, their mom. I love you too. Awesome, awesome peoples. They door ditched me some really cute stuff, and this was in it. It's really cool because look, if I can find the button. Got my light up going on. I like ridiculous things. I tell my husband that's why I married him. So I'm almost to the bottom of this seam. I would go faster, but I currently have someone sitting in my chair with me and making things a little more difficult. So what have you guys been doing? What have you been sewing during COVID? I'm fixing a lot of stuff. I've never had time to repair my own clothes because I'm always doing someone else's. So I've got some of that done. We'll be doing tomorrow or the next day, we'll be doing some alterations for someone. And I'm going to be doing, I'm teaching today we taught a lab on making 4-ingredient peanut butter cookies. That turned out fabulous. And let's see what else. I will be doing a video this week sometime on hemming curtains for a friend of mine. So I will be doing that. Basically, she ordered curtains, and she could either order them at like 108 inches long or 96 inch or 80, I don't know, 96 or something. Anyway, she needed them like halfway in between for the length of her window. So we're going to hem those. That being said, I'm going to show you how I hem curtains, because don't ever trust that the store you bought them from actually hemmed them even. So I always measure from the top down, not from the bottom up. But we'll be doing that this week. And hopefully making some more cookies to show you. And we are almost back to the top here. So I've gone all the way down to the bottom, and I've come all the way back up to the top, and I'm going to tie off my knot. Cut off my thread. And we have no longer a giant hole on the inside of the mask. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.